Hey all, excuse the sort of MySpace pose for this one, and the fact I've clearly just coughed. Yeah, wow. This morning was Long Beach, and finally the weather turned up, and it was like 21, 22 degrees before it even got to half eight. I went to the airport, checked everything was okay for next Saturday for the Dallas flight. Um, when I got the hire car, I got this. It's just madness. They go, just pick any car you want, and it literally was. It was like something like Karate Kid. Took this little blue one, which I've christened Sparky after Sparky's dream, not Mark Hughes, because I'm not a twat. And it's mental. SUVs are just insane. So many things are just so different. Like the handbrake, you just don't use it, and it's not even a handbrake. It's a foot brake to put it on, and it's a handbrake to take it off, which is just nuts. Also, I can't turn the radio off, and the radio is satellite radio, but it appears to just play songs from the 1980s. Anyway, 370 miles later, I got to Overton, Nevada. Got completely lost on the way, well, not completely lost, but took a massive detour around Lake Mead, which looked absolutely beautiful. Oh man, like I was so tempted just to get out and swim. I've seen so many different types of rocks. Anyway, we're here to see Double Negative. Double Negative is about hand gesture, about 2.5 miles that way. That's one. That's two. That's a half. That's miles that way. And again, got completely lost. About 2 hours of wandering around the desert. Got stuck in some sand. Probably thought this is a bad lot. Wrote it off and just went into the petrol station. Got completely confused in the petrol station because the machine makes no sense. Well, it's basically built to help Americans who have got no common sense. But unfortunately, when you approach it with common sense, it just defeats you. It's a bit of a double-edged sword. So I couldn't work out how to fill the car up or pay for the petrol. But I thought it would be a good idea to go to the petrol station anyway. To get directions. And I checked into a hotel at the top of the road, and they've got what things to do around here. And I thought the off chance that one of the things to do around here is go and see Double Negative, and it is. And I found a web page that's got a really good map, and now I realise where I went wrong. So there's this quality bit today where I got to the top of this very steep looking nasty slope, and I thought it's probably down there. So I said to myself, oh well, you only live once. And admittedly, I've never said that whilst looking at a piece of art before. So I went down the slope, which was comedy gold, and it turns out I didn't need to go down the slope. So I spent an hour and a half driving around, trespassing on a mining range and some really random old derelict shit that I really probably should have taken pictures of, but I won't now. They're lost forever. And I was a bit annoyed, but I got bored coming back and turned off the 80s radio and stuck my iPod on. And Books by Tall Ships kicked in just as I was coming down the hill back into town, and the sun was coming down, and just every single mountain here is built of different rocks, and it's freaking beautiful. And I came out with this great Engines whiz. I wouldn't want to change anything, because I couldn't have changed anything. It just didn't need it. It was pretty epic. Anyways, I've checked into a Best Western, but I'll do more on the hotel tomorrow. Going to do some diary. Hopefully I've got a map so I can get to Double Negative tomorrow, and that's pretty special. And this is a pretty cool little town. I mean, there's nothing doing here really, but it's got like a little ice cream bar at the end of the road, classical American diner thing. So I'm going to go there tomorrow morning, I think, before bugging out. It looks like it's a proper little place. Take care of those people. Over to Nevada. Signing out.